We met through work and began dating, and it was a pretty fast fall, and had been warned that the faster you fall, the faster you fall out. So I was bound and determined to make sure that it worked and wasn't going to end. And 11 months later, we were married, and a year and a half after that, we were having babies, and never really got a whole heck of a lot of time to really get to know each other.
It wasn't your typical barroom one-night stand, the girl from across the room, the 3 o'clock beer goggles. It was somebody that was worth spending the rest of my life with.
I think we were focused on having a baby, and that took a couple of different tries. We didn't really deal with issues at hand with addiction. I was pretty blind to it all. There was a lot of fighting, and there was a lot of finger pointing, and there wasn't a whole lot of God.
I felt I should have the right to do what I wanted to do and when I wanted to do it. But the truth is, Karen didn't know the depth of my issues, my problems. I didn't share it with her. I was a closet tweaker and took it to the nth level, and thought I'd never get caught.
I had somebody that we were pretty close to come to me and tell me that Chuck was doing meth, and I didn't believe her. And so I kind of just started watching, and one thing led to another, and it was pretty obvious that something was going on. And we were laying in bed one night, and I just looked at him and said, I got to ask you a question, and I need your honest answer. And I said, are you doing drugs? And he told me he didn't want to answer the question because I already knew the answer. And about a week later, he sat down with his mom and myself and opened the floodgates and told us everything. And that was the beginning of the hard work.
I tried to justify it with my upbringing, with just everything that the kid in me wanted to justify it with. The fact of the matter was, it was brought out, and the two women that I most felt needed to know in my life, I told. And it was the start.
Well, a neighbor of ours kind of knew everything that was going on, and she had said, we're going to this really cool church and you need to come with us. And so I would pack me and the kids up every Sunday and head off to Abundant Life and go to church. And that went on for a couple of months, and I think I asked Chuck once if he wanted to go with us, and he said no, he doesn't need that in his life. And after 2 or 3 months, I was walking out the door one Sunday, and he said, wait, I'm coming with you, which floored me, but I was elated. And I had been going to a class on change, and obviously had met some people through that, and asked Chuck if he would attend, and he said no, I don't need that. And a year or so later, he decided to attend one of the groups, one of the classes, and it changed our entire life, because he got clean, he got sober, he became a dad, he became a husband, And not that it's perfect, but it's a whole heck of a lot better than it used to be. If you put Jesus as the center of your marriage and you put your trust there, you can get through anything.
Find somebody to trust and tell your story. It may save your life. We just became grandparents. I have a 20-year-old son. We're grandparents to a 2-week-old little boy named Archer. And we have an 11-year-old and a 9-year-old, Joanne and Brain. And we love them. And they loved God and they love the church.
And it is good.